all over Allentown on our new screen, which is our SFEG Sun Fusion Energy Gain Sun Vision Transparent Screens, which again I can't wait for this because I couldn't find outlets. I found some outlets but not a lot of outlets that we needed at the end of the day to get what we got to get done. And some of these places at the end of the day are, you know, there's people there and I can't record at the end of the day. So my company is ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Gain Technology Screens. So we get a chance to test this baby out. Pretty sure it's not charged all the way up. Oh, it's tiny. That's good. And these also too can run off solar panels, which are not included, but still. See everything that comes with this. We have for a car. Power circuit car. Also too for car adapter. Oh, it's a cigarette lighter. It's a cigarette lighter. It's for car right here. Car, so that'd be DC. And this is the power supply for AC right there. So charge it up. Of course, our manual. There's a manual right there. Oh, this thing is small. Okay, cool. I'm thinking it's the size of the box at one point. I'm thinking, oh man, I hope it's not that big. Because my EcoFlow was about that size. Let's get this out of here. Oh my goodness, it's tiny. This is fantastic. Look at the size of that, man. I can easily put this in my bag. Does it have handles on it? I think that's the handles. Oh, they are handles. Cool, I can take that with me anywhere I need to go. Look at that big old light on the side of it. This is pretty cool. I watched a review on this thing. I wonder if there's juice on this thing. And it's got a charging port for my phone. When I get a newer one, that'll work. Got 85% on the battery right now. So that's fantastic. 85% in the battery. That's got to be a power converter, I hope. Let me see. Gee whiz, when I need my stuff, it's nowhere to be found. Where in the world is my bag at? Over here, which should never be there. Right. Power cord's not there. Power cord's on the floor. This place power cord needs to be on the floor. Let's get a screen. Can we get that stand to play right with this thing? Your stand is just fighting left and right on this one. Okay, let me get something here. This is 200 watts, so it should run it. No problem. Hopefully. Let's see what we got going on here. Don't have any power. Let's see, what am I doing wrong? Oh, it's DC. Ooh, we're switching to AC to DC? Let's see. Oh. Yeah, that's what you don't want to do. Definitely going to be going around doing that one at the end of the day. So let me see. Oh, look, we got power. We got power, people. Bam, 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 bam. I'm saying like, wait, we had no power. Like somebody, did you switch over? Good thing I didn't jack up my stuff at the end of the day. Oh, yes. This is what I'm talking about. Give me one of these PCs, man. Give me one of these PCs. All right, which one? Which school? Let's look at this. Got the power station on sale for like $67. That's it. Oh man, this is beautiful. God is good. God is good. I prayed on everything that I needed to do this. I prayed on everything I need to do this. Look at this. I'm gonna run it for a bit, see exactly how long we got, how many hours we can get out of this. I'm freaking in love right now. I'm in love with this whole setup now. Let me bring this down a little bit so you can see what we're doing here. There we go. So it's running perfect. This is going to allow me to charge my phones up in here. I don't think I need to just run my charge on my phone. And also, one of my projectors requires a charge too. You can charge with that. And then there's a port on top. You can drop your cell phone in there for charging, but my cell phone doesn't do that. So I'll have to get me a newer one. So, okay, let me go in here and get this thing online real quick. So that way we're good to go there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, there we go. We're back over here. Man. No more outlets. No more outlets. No more outlets. Man, no more outlets. Because it's so hard for me to do videos, man. I gotta track down outlets. And I can't really go where I want to go. Let me see. So this one unit is 200 watts. It's 200 watts. My system I have here, my projector, is only 65 watts. I think it is. It's 65 watts. No, I think it's 85 watts. Because it's weird. Because the 500 lumens is actually lower. I think they got the specifications mixed up. Because the 500 lumens is actually lower, and this one's actually higher. But they're all under 100. Man, we've had a great day today, man. I got all my equipment and everything I need. We got the nice fan system over there, cooling the place down nicely. And we got good footage outside. I'm happy about my footage now. And on top of that, we'll be to go out here with this anywhere we want to go. And this thing is tiny too. I can fit that thing easily in my bag. So I'm gonna go pick up another QUMI. That QUMI projector is 500 lumens, so we're doing 500, 350. Not 350, 500, 300, and then a 50 projector. Yep, that's all we need. And the Lord blessed us, like I said. That without that technology, being able to do that, that thing is no good for me at all, period. It's no good for me. I need that because I need to be able to go outside all hours of the day, and I can't be hunting for outlets. And that makes it a headache for me that I can't go here and I can't go there. And sometimes we have to use the 50 lumens. I don't mind using the 50 lumens, but I like to look like on a 300 lumen projector. And I can't show the 300 lumen projector because it doesn't have a battery system in it, so I need something to be to take it from A to B. And this thing is absolutely fantastic. So this frees me up. And because now we don't have to have like these big boy projectors anymore. The Chrissy projectors, we don't even need those things anymore. They're not needed. I got a Epson over there. It works perfectly fine. So I use the Epson in Eco mode. It's around, Epson's 2200 lumens, and the Eco mode is like 16 or 15 or something like that. That's all we need. We don't need the Christie's anymore. I love Christie's, I really do, but we just don't need them anymore. So with that being said, we can go outside. Most of the demonstrations I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be outside. I'm going to be outside all the time. So we got to show up the new technology. We got to show more about it. We got to do more demonstrations here and there. I want to be able to do whole movies. I want to do demonstrations on these larger sheets of plexiglass we have here coated with the technology. That's what I want to do. And then inside we'll do other demonstrations, like we're doing the what do you call up close and personal. Now some people get ruffled over that, but it's not to basically degrade your product. It's to tell you that your product is outdated. It's an outdated product. Can't get mad over that. I mean, heck, when cassette player came out, they said, hey, 8 tracks were outdated. But it's true, they are outdated. They make good music. I mean, people have them, they listen to them. Audio connoisseurs do. But technically, the new one was cassette. Now, cassette got outdated by CD-ROM. Well, actually, CD-ROM pretty much outdated them. Because the music on a disc sounded much more crisp. Now, it got outdated by digital download. Technology constantly changes. So, you know, you're still going to have some people that are going to favor the gray screen. That's it. They're going to favor it. But the majority of the people that know that they can get a better screen and they can be out in a well-lit environment and not have to worry about all the restrictions that come under projection, they don't have to deal with that anymore. And there are people that don't want to deal with it. So that's what we're doing at the end of the day. We're changing the game. And that machine right there will allow me to go where I need to go. We're at 71 right now. And that thing was only charged at 85. So it wasn't charged fully. But from how it's ticking here, I could easily get an hour out of this. No problem. I can get an hour. And it's got a quick charge on it too. You can charge it up. You get all the preface for charging the car and all that stuff like that. So yeah, it's running. I haven't seen any demonstrations or projectors on it yet. I looked, I tried to find something, so I guess I'm the first one that shows you can run a projector off it. So we're running, for those you want to know, is running the QUMI Q2 projector. I got it for $40 over on eBay. I'm going to definitely run the 500 one next. But yeah, it's running the projector perfectly with no problem. Not getting any dimness to the screen, no flickering, no loss of power, nothing. It's running perfectly. And right now I'm at, you see that? I'm at 71. 71, that's it. And we started off with 85. We'll take it outside on a test run with a projector. I've seen somebody run a laptop to us, or they ran a laptop, they can run this. So laptops, minimum some laptops will take 60 to 80 watts, but the more new ones now take 200. And I do have these in bigger sizes of wattage. They have them somewhere, actually there's lower ones I've seen with 50, 85, and the 200. And yeah, there was one with 150 or somewhere in there. But they make them at 400 watts and so forth, but that'd have been overkill for us. And I needed something small I can carry around. Because the EcoFlip system I had was really nice. I needed that. The EcoFlip system actually ran a really high-powered projector. But we're not running any high-powered projectors. We don't need it. These are the only things we got to use. Let me show you that's coming up bright. 4K no screensavers. I'm really shocked I have microphones on this side. I never ever have microphones on my side.
Your aura is limitless, blocking distractions brilliantly from inner.
And you should definitely have one of these around anyway. Power outages, all that stuff. Man, this thing is fantastic. I'm gonna get I gotta tell my sister about this. She's gonna buy one definitely in a hot second. So their son sometimes has to use this machine to be able to breathe sometimes. This thing would be perfect for that. You can plug that thing right on in there because it doesn't use much power to run that machine. But hey, I brought my own power station for charging my phone with me. Taking that thing over, go plug it in like doop. Oh, it has a fan on the side. Fan on the side. Yeah, nice fan on the side, keeping it cool. Has USBs on it. There's several USBs on it. Oh, there's a micro USB on here too. On top of that, micro USB, 2 USBs. I'm gonna show you this right here. Sorry about that. I didn't show you much. I was so excited about opening it up. We got several USBs there. Micro USB on the side. And then we got DC outputs, DC input, and this is how you switch it over to AC to DC, which I have it right now at AC. And that's for the light in the back. At the top, that's where you can drop your cell phones on. You have those options on your cell phone. Drop that on there, and there's a huge light in the back. But you need to use it for a lantern. You need to use it for a lantern and charge your phone at the same time. And look how bright it comes up. It's added enough power to my projector for our screen to push up nice and bright. And mind, the screen's black, so you know you would think it would require more, but now it's working just fine. Man, this was a good investment. A good investment. $67. So now we got the Surface coming in on Monday, and they have the little feet that click at the bottom. So instead of us using water bottles, now we can just have the feet make everything look real professional. No more outlets. I like going to this place in the day, but I went to so many other places I want to show the screens off at. Now we got the option to do so. Man, stuff like this, it makes me happy. And it gotta be a lot. Stuff like this, simple stuff like this. I'll tell you one thing. God will make a way. He will. He blesses you with a blessing. He will make a way for it to work. On so many levels, he'll make it way for it to work. All right, now I hear it on friend. Yep, that's the fan kicking in. Cool. Oh, that's it on this side. That's intake and outtake fan. Oh, that's freaking cool. So now we're at 68. We're at 68 right now. .68 and it's running quite smoothly. And this will come in handy if anyone ever gets the thought like, hey, I wonder if I can run a projector through it. Yeah, you can. The portables run through them fantastic. Just have to remember your wattage. So if it's 200 watts, you got to keep it under 200 watts. You don't want to go anything over that or just right near the edge of it. No, you can run the rest of your system out with some issues. Make sure there's plenty of play around room. So with these being roughly, I think 85 watts, these are 85 watts. Yeah, it makes it so much easier at 200 watts. We got plenty of room to play around. And my thing is that it's supplying enough power to keep the image nice and bright. 4K demonstrations, because the picture was really dim, like the projector's flashing back and forth, like the bulb is dying on it. That tells me this is not going to work. It's not going to supply enough power for the image to come up bright enough because the projector has it's pushing out low wattage, and the wattage is coming out nice and bright. All right, black technology. Right, well, that's playing to give me a chance to clean up in here a little bit, because I need to do an hour on here to see exactly how much of this we're going to burn away. So I'm running the test right now. So we usually do hour videos to see exactly how much of that I'm going to kill out of doing an hour on a projector. And is the projector in eco mode? No, we're running it at full. We'll see how much this thing's going to eat up. So we need to do back-to-back-to-back demonstrations all the way down the line. That's why I chose that. And for anybody who wants to know, the screen paint we're using is the Ultra Black Cinematic. 300 lumens on our power station. I'm going to give them a nice review. Man, I'm happy with this. So much I'm happy with this. So we're going to be doing a big review on this because, man, we're going to be taking this thing outside and showing demonstrations on it and stuff like that. And like I said, everybody I've seen that shows it off, I mean, they did a fantastic review. That's why I bought it. They basically were showing cell phones and stuff like that. But I was like, does anybody hook anything up heavy to this thing? Like an actual projector or something? And I didn't see anybody with projectors. So I guess it would be fantastic to show I work on projector. I'm going to change a little bit of what the title is, the power station on a QUMI 2 projector. So that way, if anybody ever wants to know, can you run it on QUMIs? Yes, you can. So now we're into 20 minutes already in here, and we got 66%. I'm going to try to keep my video demos at 20 minutes, because again, we don't need to show much. Screen outside, showing an image, plenty of sunshine out there. That's all we got to do is show. It's working and functioning outside. It's funny, when you're doing a test for an hour, when I'm usually on here talking, an hour goes by like, whoop. I'm sitting here watching the time like it's taking forever. I'm sitting there looking at my surge protector. Then I got to use this because I got to plug it in. I just forget we don't need them anymore now. No, we forgot that. No surge protector. We don't need them. Unless I'm charging this thing outside, I definitely need a surge protector. I'll have to charge this thing up. Alright, let me get out my stuff. So like I said, came with it is the power supply for your car. Right there. One for the cigarette lighter, which is fantastic. And then one for your regular charge right here. Alright, so let me get everything cleaned up in here. The air feels amazing. Loving it. I love how the Lord basically hears everything that you're going through, and he knew I was overheating in here, and he came and he fixed everything. The air in here is perfect. It's perfect. Came in and fixed everything for me. Perfect air is beautiful. I'm going to pick me up another one of the honeydews. That one's about out. Demonstration. Give me another one. Oh, here over there. Oh, machine. Back and forth. I gotta play something else. They're already saying the same thing over and over again. That is driving me mad. For a minute, I thought it was saying war machine. Oh, let's get this one right here. So once we get all the patents, everything back from the government, everything's ready to go, we can start doing, sending out sample sheets to companies on how do they can utilize our technology. And I got some other help. Oh man, this has been a blessing of a day. I got another person that can help us out to get our technology out there to that next level. So man, I can't wait. That's why I want to get the demonstrations all over Allentown, showing up the screen in different areas. And they can say, hey, we've been here, we've been there. You know, we did this right outside your building, which is pretty cool, you know what I mean? Because, you know, You're going to have them installed inside. So what better way to basically get a contract to install a screen inside if you just did it outside their building? I hate to say it, but literally, food, people, food. Wasn't just here on War Machine? That's what I'm saying, War Machine. Let's go on this one. War Machine. And he used very, well, I see the video, used very little to get this done. And that's why I invested in this machine, the stuff we needed, because when I went out there and did all those tests, I had to make sure this thing was going to work before I can basically make the next step for the next investment. That machine's my investment right there. So people all over Allentown will be seeing that setup right there. And the see-through screens and all that stuff, the fluorescent screen. I'm actually building me a portable PC. Oh, I just remembered. Okay, so wait. So I have to grab another unit because my PC is like 700 watts. If we bring it down smaller to like 500 watts, which we can do with the parts we're going to put in, we can run everything perfectly fine. I get the 400 watt unit. No, if I had a 500 watt unit, I get the 500 watt unit. It wasn't much bad. It was probably about $100. It was about $130 for that one. And I could run my PC out there with no problem. Right, that'll definitely work. So this video will come in handy, like I said. You know, somebody ever wonder if you could run a projector off it? Yep. The QUMIs, the portables, they run perfectly off it. Just have to make sure you keep it within the wattage zone. And like I said, if it's 200 watts, then you want to keep it under 200 watts. You don't want to just run it right on the very edge of it. You don't want to go down that road. And that being lightweight, I can carry it everywhere I carry it. Man, I'm eating like a shoulder bag for this thing. Oh, like a fluffy polar bear. That fluffy polar bear. Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I'll be finding your toys behind my desk all the time, man. That's supposed to be back here. You know that. What are you doing behind the desk? Probably said paperwork. It's doing paperwork. So we're at 62. Roughly about to hit 30 minutes. And we got plenty of juice, man. Plenty of juice. I'm trying to make sure this thing stays nice and bright. $30 minutes. 30 minutes has passed. And we're still at a nice and bright level. Let's get something else a little more colorful than this. Like friggin' Prince. This bores me. How about a game of basketball?
Your routine is my secret weapon. I ride or die. This changed my life. My protein.
It's funny because we're sitting up there and I had lollipop and I got this bores me. How about a game of basketball? Everybody looked at the crowd. Gen Z didn't pick up on it. We had to show them the video. They was crying. They couldn't stop laughing over it. They were like, when did this come out? I said, man, it's a thing called the David Chappelle Show. Man, it was freaking hilarious. And now they're hooked on watching David Chappelle. It's hilarious. But they never heard of it before. When I did that in the room, everybody started laughing. They were just saying, like, what's so funny? Like, oh, man, they never saw David Chappelle. So we introduced David Chappelle. They're in love with it. Now they're running around talking about Computer Blue, Charlotte Pickett. Ow. And a banana cognac. Oh man, I was in a crying, man. Hey, shoot the day! Shoot it! Right, that's good. All the colors are nice and bright. Let's do this one. This is a good video. I need to partner up with this company at the end of the day. I definitely would sign a contract to do business with them. Man, thing's amazing, man. We run this. These projectors, I'd be a heck of a camper package deal. Our screens with that unit and that, oh man, that'd be a heck of a camper's package deal. Go anywhere you want to go with our technology, and this would be a fantastic setup. I got to find out the company, say how we can get a wholesale or something with them to buy bulks of those, because this would be fantastic. And with the new screens on the go we're bringing out, because we're not going to do the other ones. The ones we have right there are nice, but I want to do something with the technology we have. When we mean on the go, you can go anywhere you want on the go. That had limitations, because you can't go out there and take those screens out. The ones we have here, you can't take them outside in the morning. They're not designed for that. That's why they have two gains on them. Because we don't want people thinking that they have that capability. They have a certain capability they can run with no problem, but the other ones have a different game because they run outside. So we have the two games. Alright. Doing an hour test. And my thing wasn't fully charged either, and we got it. It was 85. We charged it up to 85. It was actually good that we can run it right out of the box. Now, before we go down that road, we always get that at the end of the day with people, again, with the great paints. We'll sit there and go, oh, that thing is actually helping your screen. It's a power station. All I do is just supplying power to the unit. But we get that all the time. We'll just go fix that one too while we're here. See? It won't pick up at all. It just doesn't work. So that's red, that's whatever that is. It won't read it. The power supply has nothing to do with it at all. Only thing the power supply is doing is just running power to the system so it runs. That's all it's doing. It still can't read correctly. Where? Now the reason I'm doing this in the middle of this is because, like I said, we're doing a back and forth demonstration against gray screens. So every little thing, any desperate attempt they can get, they'll call it out. But I'm here to tell you, no, it's just not going to work. It's not going to pick up the contrast levels. See what I mean? Not going to work. Some people already thought I was just doing that to be nasty for gray screens. I used to make gray screen paint technology back in the day. Alright, so if I tell you it's just not going to work, it's not going to work. I had to tell myself it's not going to work.
This is Judy and Pedro. They just bought their first home and are learning a lot.
So yeah, sorry about to make this part of the review, but yeah, I get it all the time. We're doing demonstrations right now on our channel called Up Close and Personal. Where basically we're doing side-by-side demonstrations of our product next to great screens. And literally I would get at the end of the day that your power supply system is adding enhancement to your projector. It's power, that's all it's doing. Just turning the projector on, that's all it's doing. No enhancements, none of that at all. If that was the case, the gray screen would work. See? Okie doke. Right over there. Other than that, that thing's amazing. I freaking love it. We're at 58 right now. 58, sorry about that, we'll get you in a shot on that. We're 58 in right now. We're up to 37 minutes and some change. And it's picking up beautifully on our technology. And that is the screen that's firing up. That is our new technology right there, our ultimate black cinematic projection screen paint, which we'll have all over Allentown, showing up on our new projector setup over here. And we'll be doing some of those demonstrations on splatter screens, show you how much you're losing from your white projection screens, but also to show you that the gray screen's just not going to upgrade your setup. It's just not going to do it. And for those of you looking into getting this power station, yeah, it runs a projector with no problem, because that's what I was looking for. I was trying to find some demonstration of somebody running a projector off it, but I couldn't find anything, so, you know, now you have one. And we're doing an hour, right now, an hour demonstration on this to see how much of the battery we're going to kill. %. We're about to hit 40
This is your aura.
minutes.
Everything you're capable of without limits.
Any chance to straighten up in here a bit. I do need to straighten up a little bit in here. I'm going to get this charger, because I definitely want to charge this. I don't know what I would need this stuff for, but I'll take it away, ladies and gentlemen. You never know. And you're going to need some. Yep, that ain't going to need that way down over there. Just get all that out of there. Put that over in there. We have now hit 40 minutes. We're at 57%. And my projector is running in full. It's not running in eco. That way we get an idea how much power we're going to be burning through. Nope. That out. Pick this up. This is the dump bag. And put this up. Put it right over here. I'm gonna move my drawer yet. All right. It's going fantastic. Quite nicely. Well, could have put some more work on, but everything's sturdy. That's what I put a bridge there. Then I'm going to come back in and try to work on that. And I'll put some more bridges in there. I'm not done. Got our bag ready. We just roll over the freaking whatchamacallit. Handle on the bag. What the freak bird? Ugh. That's right, people. Bag. Got a little my hand on my back. Okay, there we go. Put that back. Oh, that goes to charge. Toy mouse. Trash. Go. Look at you coming barreling out like, what is that noise? I gotta find out what it is. So it's working the whatchamacallit. Got me an adapter right here. I'm gonna need this for that, just in case. So put that in our bag, which I put back over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Raw. Don't you dare. Don't you dare put that curiosity over there. You know better than that. Leave that alone. Don't you even think about it. Don't you bring your curiosity over there. Leave that alone. Already, Mr. Professor Griff over here trying to figure out how that contraction works. Leave it alone. Ugh. So what's those wires for? What do they do? Mister, what do they do? That'd be a perfect name for him. He'd be an inspector. What does that do? So whatever you do, don't touch the red button. Cop will come in with safety advisor and look at the button like, I wonder what does it do? Half an hour later, all the alarms are going off and everything. People running out of the building like, I'm sorry, just had to see what it do. The inspector, Mister, what does it do? Oh, man. That's the highest code violations on the planet. What does it do? What do we do? Don't touch the button. You understand? The red button in the middle, don't touch it. You're just looking at it all, you're like, what does it do? Oh, it's going to be like, man, you're going to stop. That'd be a fantastic cartoon. Mister, what does it do? Be a cat that's a safety inspector. But with the overpowering thought of curiosity. Oh, man. We're at 53%, and we are now at 47. Into 47. 47 minutes and some change. We're doing quite well. Mind you, we're charged at 85 when we opened it out of the box. This is running off the QUMI Q2 projector. I got to print out the specification sheets on it. I'm pretty sure it's 85. 85 watts, and we're at 200 watts. And we're running this off our screen paint, which is our ILEG, Infusion Light Energy Gain Ultra Black Cinematic. Everything's staying nice and bright. Projector's not dimming, no flickering. Nothing going on. Nice and bright. Oh, my fault, the desk. Desperately. That's supposed to wipe off. We'll do that next. .49 minutes and change on our time we're watching, and on the system over here, the battery station, it's 52%. Yeah, easy. We're ready to do that easy. Get an hour in. That's all we need is an hour. We had to do an hour for each one of those videos because we had to do a lot of testing. We already know what this stuff does now outside. All we have to do is just do the promo demonstration, pop it up, show an image on it, back and forth, whatever, light around the area, boom, done. That's it. 20 minutes, to knock it out, 20 minutes. So a bunch of them all over different locations, all over Allentown. Coming up on 50 minutes. 50 minutes, 52% still. Hey, big old line here. What time it is? Yeah, time is long. Female line. Dear, female dear. Dear, pocket feeling smooth. Yeah, Raindrop of golden stone. Right. Sound of Music. Beautiful movie. Absolutely beautiful movie. Man, it's a beautiful movie. I can't watch it. I can't. Reminds me too much of my mother. Can't watch it. She was into shows like that. Sound of Music, stuff like that. Finnegan's Rainbow. She liked the classics. That's how we got into musicals and plays, because of her. Yep. I still go to shows and stuff. Still go to plays and operas and all that stuff. I can't watch the Sound of Music. Maybe I'll get past it one day, but there's certain things you just can't go back to. Coconut. Gee, every time I say coconut, I think of the time that we got a coconut out of the supermarket, and I would swear it tastes like it would be coconut milk. That's what I thought. I had never had coconut milk ever in my life. And we thought it was going to taste like a kind of a milky, like a milkshake kind of taste to it, like coconut milk, you know what I mean? Like that. I was sadly mistaken. Got that thing home. Me and my brothers squared up and got one. We got it home and tried everything to get inside of it. The neighbor saw us out there beating on his coconut and said, "No, Louis, you got it wrong. You got a power drill, punched the hole right through it, grabbed some straws, and I was like, oh, disgusting. How do you drink this stuff?" I thought it was like a milkshake. That's what I thought in my head. You know, you see people on Killington's Island walking around drinking that. I'm like, must be a milkshake or something. No, I was sadly mistaken. Not anything close. Lesson to learn when you're a kid. Sitting there, fruit punch the hole. He said, "What do you think it's gonna taste like?" I said, "I would like a milkshake, something like that, creamy coconut milkshake." I said, "Okay, you ready for this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I should have learned my lesson when you said you're ready for this." You're drinking that stuff. It doesn't taste anything like a freaking milkshake. It's watery, it's so watery. Didn't like the taste of it. Showing us how to make milkshakes and all that stuff with the coconut flavor and some of that. I thought that's what it tastes like when you took it out of the coconut. One of my weaknesses right there, pancakes. Like mine with molasses. My family's doing something Saturday. I want to go to a pancake house and get some freaking pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in ages. Some buttermilk pancakes. Alright, we're at 54 minutes. And right now the power supply is at 49. So we'll get an hour in. We got some change spared over. And we got no dimness, no flickering, nothing with the projector in any way whatsoever. So that the power supply is keeping it stable. Ain't that right, Mr. Taco Bear? I have no idea what you're talking about. Power supply, buddy. Power supply. Ah, not around the cables and cords. No. Not around the cables and cords. Hello, Mr. Waffles. Mr. Waffles? My name is Mr. Denario. Mr. Denario, I tell you that much more than all. That's my name, Mr. Denario. Don't you get it twisted, my friend. Don't get it twisted. It's Mr. Denario. 56 and some change. 56 minutes and some change. We're at 47 on the unit. Pretty soon we'll hit the 1 hour mark. I'll put the specifications of the projector below and see how much wattage we use. Yeah, I gotta do this again when I bring out the 500 lumen QUMI. I'll do it for that one. Projector stay nice and bright, no flickering, no dimness, nothing. Stable. How you doing over here? Just watch you running there. Rawr. Where's your toys at? Rawr. Put your TV on. Oops. Put your TV on. Oh. YouTube. I learned how to fire stick. He watches Mr. Bean. That's his favorite cartoon. Mr. Bean. $46. We're at 58 and some change. Taco Bean's on. %, and we're at 59 and some change. About to hit the 1 hour mark. So this gives me enough room to get 1 hour out of this. Keep in mind, we're going to do it. We're probably going to do probably about 2 videos at most, different locations. You know, it's like trying to upload 10 videos in one day. It's a lot. So this is going to be, we have 2 videos. That's basically all I need per day. And on top of that, I have videos in here to do also. So that'll be a bit everywhere, here and there. Really just going to give me all of that in there. With a whole movie attached to it, Disney. And YouTube. Alright, people. We have hit 1 hour. 1 hour. Like the starting of a movie, that's where it does. We have hit 1 hour already. So we're at 44%. We started with 85. We did this on our QUMI projector, Q2 projector. I had to test it to make sure that we can get a strong, more like a stable power supply system that would run what we need to do outside, and it did perfectly. Did a fantastic job, so I'm very happy with it. So yeah, power station setup we got here. $67, I think there's 70 bucks, but I got it for 67. Wherever you need power, this is fantastic. There's a lithium battery too on top of that. So very happy with the purchase. Very happy with it. I kept the projector nice and stable, no flickering or nothing like that whatsoever. What's going on? Alright, turn my projector off. Man, Power Brick is not even hot. Power Brick is actually pretty warm, but it's not hot. So that's pretty nice, because usually I plug this thing in, Power Brick is burning up. Definitely worth every penny. Definitely worth every penny. It was worth every penny. Did a fantastic job. I gotta charge that up. Let's see something for a minute. Need that. All this stuff down here. And here. Where's that to work? Let's see. Our max people. Let's see how much. Get all this in here. That color cord, of course. Data cable allows us to run videos and stuff from one phone to the other. Power station, which I'm going to put right here. I'll put this in the center. Then I want to even out my weight in here. Just going to slide like so. Serger. Fit there. Oh, it's very nicely right there. Okay, and charging our unit up right here. Go over there, and I got everything I need right here. All my adapters, everything I would need from there. I need each of my cables are good. Well, just in case if I have to hook up something inside. You never know. I have something in there for me to hook something up to. So me winging it from my phone. That's basically about it. And that's it, man. That's it. Take it with me everywhere I want to go. Anywhere I want to go, I can take it. We have it all right here. And then you're picking me up, still enough room for me to slide another projector in there. So I'm definitely going to be getting me another QUMI at 500 watts. Let this one cool down a little bit. And over there. Keep it in there, and we're going to charge this up right now. Here. Where's that box at? You put all this stuff back in the box. No, why should we put you, Big Apple? Enjoying your show? Watching TV. That's his show, his favorite show is Mr. Bean. So right there and watch it. Let me flatten that TV out a little bit. Oh. There you go. Back that way. I'm getting him another monitor soon. But you guys to watch. If you're watching the shows. That's Mr. Bean. That's his favorite cartoon. Every time I put it on, it comes right there, sits down and watches it. Alright, so we're going to take this and this and put this in this box right here. So we can find this stuff later on if I need it. Mixed up with my cables and stuff and can't figure out what's what belongs to this, to that, and I'll mark that box in what's in there. Right there. That's 50 of them, which we're not really going to need much anymore, because now we can go out with this one now. You see off? Before I turn this off. That's off. Make sure 100% on this one. An input indicator for wattage. I didn't see at the top, I should have saw that. Okay. Alright, so the charging unit, it is definitely the bottom one. That's the bottom one for the charging. Okay. You can see the top. Where's the top go? Okay, get an idea what that looks like when it's charging. Check that. There's the charging there, right there, charging up. Get an idea that it is charging up nicely. I'll put that on the floor. Unfortunately, I can't tell you how long it takes to charge up. I'm not going to do the video that long. Put this on the floor. Let that charge up. That is nice, man. That is really, really freaking nice. Small enough to fit in here, but really nice. Definitely worth the investment. It's definitely worth the investment. I'm going to put these over here. I need to get back on my PC. Oopsie. Nice to have all the PCs cleaned out and repaired. It's nice to have that done. This is still cooling down. That's good. Phone calls to make. I'm going to put this here set up as a business contact here for that. This is for my power supply. So we don't use this. Chances are, I know I am. Alright, what's under my foot? I swear, these sneakers, man, they're supposed to be hikers. They grip everything. Everything, they grip everything. Wires, cables, they just grip everything. Alright people, I hope you enjoyed. I gotta get my area straightened up a little bit in here. I'm really happy with the purchase. Man, it did everything as it did. Even I watched other people's reviews on it and it did everything it was designed to do. We got an hour out of it easily. No drawing, it stabilized the projector. We had no dimness, no flickering, nothing. And I had the projector out of eco mode. Very happy with it. Definitely will be getting some more of those. Alright, hope you enjoyed. Thank you for your time and God bless.